Margaret Sullivan is with USAgain, and I always thought when I saw your logo somewhere it was USAgain. What's the deal with that, Margaret?
I know, it can be a little confusing. It looks like USAgain, but it's USAgain, and the point of the logo is just to get everyone to think about using your clothes again, because so much of the clothing that we throw away is perfectly wearable, but we're just throwing it away because it's, we've outgrown it or it's gone out of style, but that doesn't mean that it can't be used again.
Well, and that's why it says right below your logo, use it again. I mean, that's kind of
Exactly.
the point. And you guys are what you consider a green enterprise that collects used clothes and resells them worldwide to conserve precious natural resources. And I'm looking at the website, and as the counter counts up, that's what, 384,687,000 items saved from landfills.
Yeah, people don't think of clothes as being trash, but according to the EPA, the average American discards about 60 pounds of textiles, which includes clothes, but also sheets, drapes, towels, rugs, shoes, hats, items like that go straight into a landfill where they just clog up. And again, they're perfectly wearable. So what USAgain does is they install these bins around town. People can drop off the clothes that they don't want to wear anymore, clean out the closet, and then it will either get resold to be worn again, or if it's in kind of shoddy shape and has holes in it or smells, it'll be broken down and repurposed into new materials that are used in cars, sidewalks, and other, kind of unexpected new places.
So there are drop boxes throughout the area?
There are drop boxes. You've probably seen them around town. Some of them, the older ones are red and white. The newer ones are green and white. They had a little rebrand this year. And you just pull up the car, pull out your bag, drop them in, and drive away.
And then you guys then take them to the places that do all of these fun things from beyond you wearing them to what they become in their next life, so to speak.
Exactly. A truck will come by about once a week, pick up all the bins, everything that's been collected, and bring them to a warehouse that we have in Auburn, where they're all bundled and then shipped out from there to be spared from a landfill.
Now, you're not necessarily a local company, right?
The company is headquartered in Chicago,
okay.
But it actually, Seattle area was its first area of operation. It first kicked off back in '99, so it's been in operation for quite a while.
How are things going here? I mean, how many drop boxes are there throughout the area, and where do we find where they are?
So we've got over 1,000 in the area, and if you go to USAgain.com, on the website you can plug in your area code, and it will pull up the bins closest to you. So just find out the ones that are most convenient, and then for all of the listeners out there who have their New Year's resolution to declutter their closet and get rid of all the old junk, this is a perfect way to do it.
And I'm looking right now, and look at that. There's a drop box in Carnation, Washington, where I live.
Perfect.
How about that? So that's pretty cool. But there's a lot of drop boxes throughout the entire Northwest. Like you said, 1,000 drop boxes. I can't believe there's that many of them. But
yeah, throughout the Seattle area.
Yeah,
and Washington.
That's great. And so once we put them in the drop boxes, that's it. Our job is done.
Your job is done. I mean, that's the hardest part. I think we look at our closets and we think, what am I going to do with all of this stuff? I don't want to throw it away, but I don't necessarily know what to do with it, and that's where USAgain just comes in as that convenient green solution.
And this is not stuff that you would necessarily say donate to a friend, or if you have an old suit, you could still donate that to a friend who may need a suit every once in a while or something along those lines. This is stuff that's like ripped and torn and things that you wouldn't even think of giving to somebody.
Well, it's both. I mean, a lot of people have a charity that they like. A lot of people have a younger brother or sister. They want to pass down the clothes, and that's great because, that's also recycling if you think about it. So USAgain is all for that. If you've got someplace you like to give your clothes, fantastic. This is really where they see themselves as valuable as coming in and offering that middle alternative for people who kind of don't have a place to give it and want to get rid of it quickly and know they don't want to throw it away. So we're all about just collecting the rest of it.
Margaret,
so it can be good quality, it can be junky.
Margaret Sullivan with USAgain is with me this morning, USAgain.com, to find a collection bin near you. Now, what other things do you guys take? I mean, I know we're just kind of talking about clothes, but beyond that?
Yeah, I mean, textiles really includes anything.
Like towels?
We'll take shoes, hats. I'd mentioned drapes and rugs and towels and sheets, anything fabric. I mean, people are doing incredible things. They're breaking down the rubber in shoes and turning it into sidewalks, or old denim can be broken down and used in the dashboards of cars. So people are finding really some special and unique ways to use old clothes and new materials.
Well, very good. Well, I appreciate you coming on and letting us know about the 1,000 drop boxes that are throughout Washington State, and the stats on the website. It just keeps going up. It's like the deficit clock. You know, if you want to see something interesting that keeps moving, go to USAgain.com and find out more. Anything else you want to add here?
Again, for all those people with a resolution to get their closets cleaned out, this is the solution.